Testing. Okay. Okay. So, I think one of the things I learned about, well, when I was studying chord progressions in Chinese songs, I was studying them a lot. Or, okay, I wasn't studying them, I was just listening to them. And then I realized I don't think it's actually the chords that make the song sound Chinese. I think it's the rhythm of the melody. So by that I mean, so the way the Chinese, okay, well, the way Mandarin Chinese is spoken is like, it's like a bunch of one syllable words. And there aren't words that have many syllables in Chinese, or in Mandarin Chinese. And that's different in a language like Japanese or even English, where you have words that have many syllables, and then like the flow of the way you talk is like, hello, my name is Michael. You know, you have these multiple syllable words that are like take extra time, and then you know what I mean? But in Chinese, it's just a bunch of, like, it feels like every character, every word is just like a steady stream of, it's just like, it's very steady, the way Chinese is spoken. And I think that influences Chinese melodies. So like, so like this, actually wait. noticed like in that melody, it felt like a steady stream of notes. But then let me just compare this to like a Japanese melody. Like, wait, let me just tune this up. Wait, it's like. So, if you notice, that didn't feel like a steady stream of notes. You know, there was a lot of like fluctuation in the rhythm of that melody. And then, so here's another example of like, just like a swingy melody, like. Okay, a perfect example of this. Let me take the song I was playing in the beginning. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make with the swingy example is that the swingy melody does not sound Chinese. So this is the Chinese song. Okay, let me just find my capo. Something's wrong here. Okay, so that's the Chinese song. Now, watch what happens when I just add a bit of swing to it. Okay, so what I think is when I add the swing, it didn't sound as Chinese as before, and I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion though. So this is not tuned that well. Yeah, so I think that's what I found. So that's one of the things I found. Chinese melodies are defined, like a common characteristic of a Chinese melody is the rhythm, and it's like a steady rhythm that would sound like a Chinese person is just speaking, you know. My tuning is so off. Okay, I guess there are other important reasons as to why melody would sound Chinese, like pentatonic scale. helps you create a Chinese melody. But I noticed that like that's the stereotypical Chinese sound, but a lot of modern Chinese songs don't only stick to the pentatonic scale. They do have major scales in it. Like they do take some notes from the major scale. So like let me see if it's in this song. Okay, no, so this song just uses pentatonic scale for the melody. Okay, so yeah, that is one other way to make a Chinese sound melody. I think another way to make a melody Chinese is articulation of the notes. So a lot of like vibrato and a lot of sliding. Because Mandarin Chinese is a very like slurry, tone changing language, so I think these slides kind of like imitate that spoken Chinese sound. One other thing. So now I'm gonna talk about like the harmony of Chinese songs. I noticed that Chinese songs do not like major third or minor third. So in a typical major chord, there is the root note, the major third, and then the fifth note. So this is the root note of like a B major, and this is the major third. Now Chinese songs usually take away that major third, so it's just the root note and the fifth note. I think that major third, this note, it gives it that it makes it sound very like Western classical. But you take out that major third, and then it sounds a little more Eastern. So another common like chord I see in Chinese songs is like suspended 2 or suspended 4 chords. So they're the same as major chords, except they take out the major third and they replace it with a major second or a perfect fourth. So example of that. Okay, let me find an example of that. I don't have an example off the top of my head. So this is a Chinese song. Let me just do one thing really quickly. I know sometimes my chat doesn't work when I'm streaming, so just in case someone's typing in chat, I need to check if I need to just double check if someone's typing in chat, just so I'm not ignoring anyone. Okay, good. No one's typing. That means I didn't ignore anyone. That's good. Okay. So this is a D5. Okay, so just to explain my tuning, this is drop D tuning. So it's normal tuning except I lowered the sixth string by 2 semitones. So this is a D5. Oh shit! Wait, this song doesn't have any good examples. Wait. Okay, you know what? Okay, I will show my own example now. Okay. So this is a song that I was making, and it uses a lot of suspended chords. Let me see if I can find the tab I was working on for that. Okay, so like. So this song starts off with an F6. And then it goes to a G sus2. Okay, and it goes to a C sus2 and an A sus4. So all of these chords could be major chords, but I've chosen to take out that major third from all these chords. So let's just do an experiment. What does this sound like if I add in that major third? So. Wait. This is kind of hard. Wait. I did not play that really well, but once I add those major thirds, I think, at least to me, it felt like it didn't sound as Eastern anymore. So I think this is something that both Chinese songs and Japanese songs kind of share, is that they don't like major thirds. Yeah. Always go with a major second, perfect fourth, or like a major sixth. A major sixth without the third. Yeah. This song is not meant to sound Chinese. I guess I think I had more of a Japanese idea to it, but yeah, I think both Chinese and Japanese songs they follow that harmony rule of ignoring major thirds, unless you're playing like a major 7 chord, or like your chord has something other than just the root note, major third, and the perfect fifth. If it's got other notes in that chord, then you can sometimes include the major third. But if it's just 1, 3, 5, then never do that. Or like these like Asian songs never do that. Oh, okay. Here is my like reason for why I think it's like that. And this is not like scientific at all. This is just like, yeah, this is just like what I think it kind of is like. So like the major chord, the 1, 3, 5 chord, that's like the most like super major chord. And then the minor chord, that's like 1 flat 3 5. But if you just take out that 3, so if there's no flat 3, there's no major third, then the chord is like ambiguous, you know? You don't know if it's major or minor. although in like these Chinese songs, it usually does have that like happier feel to it. It's still like in like a Western mindset, you wouldn't know if that is a major or minor chord because it just doesn't include the major third. So I think that makes these songs sound melancholic, like, or bittersweet. You know, they're like there's definitely like a happy feeling to it, but it's not that happy. You know, it's just like kind of happy, but maybe there's like a hidden sadness to it. Yeah, so all this stuff I'm saying, I think I want to make a like an educational video on something like this, because I have been watching a lot of YouTubers or like music theory channels, and they talk about like the music theory behind some songs or something like that. I think that would be kind of interesting if I did something like that. Uh, yeah. So, yeah, these are all ideas that I'm just throwing out there that would like help for that video. Okay, but yeah, back to the first point. I think the melodic rhythm. Yeah. Back to that first point. I think the rhythm is really important. Like the rhythm of the melody is really important to make that melody distinctly Chinese. Uh, and the rhythm of that melody, if it's like a different rhythm, would go wait, what was I saying? I'm saying something. Oh yeah, if the melody has like a if the melody has a more jumpy rhythm where it's like speeds up, slows down, speeds up, slows down, I think that doesn't sound Chinese, and it would start sounding more like Japanese or something else. And actually, I have a perfect example. I have the most perfect example to illustrate what I'm saying. Okay, I have like the perfect example. This this is a Chinese Korean song. Wait. Let me just find it. Okay. Let me just check if this can do. Okay, so this is a song that's sung in both Chinese and Korean, and you will see how the way the language is spoken is affecting the melody, or like the rhythm of the melody. Okay, so just to pause it, notice how the melody is really like, it's blocky. It's like dun dun dun. That's, you know, and that is influenced by the way the language is spoken, because they can't change the rhythm of what they're singing so much where it just like no one would speak that language that way ever, you know. Like the melody is influenced by the language that's spoken. Okay, let me skip to the chorus. Okay, now this is the chorus where the Korean singer starts singing. After this. Okay, notice how that melody is like. It's like the rhythm of the melody is more jumpy, you know? Okay, so later in this song, the Chinese singer sings the chorus as well, and I wanna highlight how differently it sounds. Yo, look, okay. Do you see? Like, he changed the second part of the chorus for that. Yo, that's that steady rhythm I'm talking about. Yo, that steady rhythm. And then not steady anymore when it goes back to Korean. Okay, so that's my closing example of this stream. Basically, the Chinese language is like, the way it's spoken is a lot more steady because all the words are just like one syllable. And then, and like in a different language like Korean, words have usually more than one syllable, like a lot more. So that influences the rhythm of the melody. And in this song, when they were singing the same chorus, the Chinese chorus was altered to have more of a steady flow. And yeah, I thought that was super interesting. That illustrates, you know, how the language affects the melody. Okay. Yeah. I'm also pretty tired. It was a big day for me, doing a lot of stuff, and yeah. So I'm gonna end my stream now, but yeah, I got all my ideas out there on like what makes a melody sound Chinese, and I think I want to make I think I want to try making like one of those educational videos on this stuff. That'll be fun. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.